Hello guys, welcome to the stream, episode number 6. And as you can see, I'm in a crossroads. I have two rail systems for the moment. I have an emerald system, I have a ruby system, and this is the one that goes to the top. I'm just about to make finishing touches with the little belt and securing the supply of emeralds and rubies at the same time through this network and see what will happen to the distribution of the emeralds. Like I told you guys last episode, if you're watching the series, I've made a discovery and it has to do with the story, so let's continue. Let's take a look. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead. But for every seed, the location will be different. And this is gonna be a long hike. Maybe I'll get a minecart. This is the way to my emerald deposit. And I found some 10k sapphires in the vicinity, so that's always handy. Let's go. Lots of rails, lots of iron ingots, but it's needed. The emerald deposits are a bit separated from each other, so we'll be needing it. There's a minecart. The second and the third. Let's jump. I've elevated this a bit so I can discover the other side entrances. There's my emerald. It's just a little station here, and we'll continue through. There's another big ruby, another emerald. There are sapphires around, so this was a nice spot. And you'll find coal everywhere through the cave, so powering your drills isn't a big problem. As you can see, we have big deposits in iron. I think that's a silver deposit. So let's continue on through. The sapphire. Another big deposit. Another 2, 3. So the deeper you go, the farther away from spawn you'll have these massive caves with a lot more ores. And as you can see, there's something in the distance and I'm being attacked. It's the little one. And I stumbled upon this while exploring. Let's see what it brings. Let's read. King Gilgrom I. Here lies King Gilgrom, second of the 3 kingly brothers to pass. It was Gilgrom who handled domestic affairs within the realm. A firm arbiter, he sat in thousands of court and council meetings during his rule, passing and rewriting law and doctrine, adjudicating and determining those innocent and those guilty. He provided the strong stewardship for a prosperous reign and saved many lived with enacting steadfast law during an outbreak of dreaded stone plague, doing so earning a fair admiration of his people. May he find eternal rest in the halls of Volundyr. Okay. Ruined stone stairs. Okay. Those are also nice. Maybe we can get those. We need one sapphire infused key. Oh, for that we'll be needing to unlock the last. Let's get that. Of the upgrades. Last time I was very close in unlocking number 6. The 1 million and the turbo filters. And I've put everything aside, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna unlock the next tier. And it opens up the dust for the gemstones, the gem dust and ingots. And I'm going to put a few auto markets in place, letting you guys see how much you can earn when having a steady and stable production. I've been building quite a bit at base, expanding because I had some crushers needed, so I've placed them all, rewired everything, put in some extra splitters, and now it's running quite decent. But I haven't put any auto markets in, just to see how fast it goes, because I'll be spending all my hard-earned gold today. At least 1 million I'm gonna spend, so I'm gonna empty the bank account and see how long it takes to fill it back up to 10 million. So I need to expand my vault. That's another thing. I have the room, I have the big tiles unlocked, so it can go fast in terms of vault storage. But we'll see, we'll see. We're back in our cave. I'm gonna call this minecart cave or minecart central, something like that. Minecart hut. And the idea is now for to bring in the sapphires along here and merge it with the rest. So we have one line where I'll be putting more minecarts on, just to make sure I get everything back in at base. After this unlock, I'll be needing more production in the gem lines. For now we have the washing and cutting, but we need to be crushing and smelting also with this new unlock, and that's gonna take up quite a bit of space. It's not for 4 types of gems, luckily it's only 3, but that means actually a doubling in your production, your basic production. We have our 4 basics in operation, but that would mean 7 times the crushing, and I've split all of my belts, so let's see, we're coming up here. As you can see, I've been working with the tethers also, so just placing them around. A little warning, there's a drop-off. You can use them to highlight pathways like this, or you can make some more intricate designs, something along like this. And it's quite nice. It gives a bit of color to the base. Just don't make them too long, too big, because after you save, they're gonna get messed up, you'll see. So do them portion by portion and save and load and see what remains of your drawing. So this is the second floor. I've managed to get all my belts one floor up, as you can see, and I have a double line, so it's for every ore I have 2 crushers, 2 melters, and everything comes up here, and I have to do the basic components here. You see the iron, we are making cogs and plates. And also I'm keeping one line for storage to make the advanced components that I'm just making here now, but I need to get everything sorted out, how I'm going to place it and see how I'm going to power it, because it's gonna be a pain to place in all these belts. They're going to go over each other or under each other, and it's going to be a mess. That's why I've done it this for now. This is making, this could be making me precise gears, like you see, I have 100 already, and that's just so I can afford the advanced components. As you can see, it isn't hooked up, but it's a nice supply of iron plates. You need cogs, just fill up your bag, and you have cogs, you need ingots, come and get them. You have everything in storage. It isn't much, but 100 pieces will get you along, and yeah, it goes fast. That's why I keep doubling up. I've doubled up for this reason, so I have a steady supply, and I can build the longer railway tracks. As you can see, the gemstones are coming in. It's a whole load of emeralds. So I don't know if the minecarts are mixing the ores or not. Is it all emerald they're bringing or all ruby? I don't know yet. I'm just filtering this with the 2 splitters. It's easy. You just select your item you want to go to the side you're splitting. For me it was ruby ore. You gotta scroll a long way down, but the ruby ore, as you can see, ruby powder, so ruby ore, and it goes to the left outputs. And then it comes out this way, and the 2 others will continue their path. So that's finished, and then it's just waiting. There are rubies, so I think it's alternating. If these are rubies, then I think it's still emerald. Let's see what's on the belts. Minecarts are emptied, so that's good. Yeah, make sure that you don't import your gemstones at your starting stations. The checkbox for importing the items shouldn't be marked, because if this station here at base gets full and your minecarts return full to their loading location, they will drop it off in the separate container, in the bottom container of your mine station, and they won't get transported afterwards. I've seen it fill up and the carts wouldn't take them, so I've unchecked it, and now I've seen that all my mining and my minecart stations are depleting, so that's good. And also, as you've seen last time, defenses, they're becoming more and more crucial as I'm expanding. I've sealed all of this up, put in a big wall. I did the same on the other sides because goblins were destroying machines, and yeah, production halted. It's never good. So as you can see, I have the non-automated turrets all over the place, and I'm working on making the ammo. So I'm not sure yet how I am going to place all those turrets and put the belts in, but yeah, I'm gonna be needing them, because those guys, I need to resupply them every hour or two, and yeah, it's well, I think I've got about 20 or 30, and then it becomes a long run. So here I'm producing the bullets. As you can see, this is an ammo belt. It's very small, so it's about a quarter of the size of the big one. And you have these small and compact splitters. Same way you can... This one has different constructions. Also the fire ale, and that costs ale barrels and ruby power. Ale barrels and farming I haven't gone testing, and I have a little bit in my first days, but not enough, because it's very intensive in gathering wood, so that's a whole different storyline. But I'm gonna tackle it and see what it's about. I've seen Dwarven Ale, so maybe in future episodes. As you can see, I already have some bullets just to test out. The other turrets, let's see. So I have unlocked them, that's the basic one. But I need wood. 20 wood. 10 ingots, and iron cogs. That's fairly cheap. It's just the wood. I don't know if there's automatic wood processing in the future, but that would be handy. Like I've seen the ale farm for the hops, and it looks nice. You pump water in it, it grows, you harvest automatically, feed it out with a belt. So a tree farm would be nice if they could implement that. So you can have a steady supply of wood, stone, make your ale, get the fire bombs fully automated, no need for manual crafting or manual gathering. So it's becoming quite a mess. I've been thinking about sorting this out, but it's a big construction. It's a big rethink, actually, because so many belts are coming from everywhere, and that's why I wanted to split it up, do the gems along the railroads, and the rest with the belts incoming. But getting it all lined up is not easy. You need support pillars. You have maximum distances of reach in your belt. So doing a lot of temporary construction work, and construction isn't that easy on this terrain, so I think it's going to be a mess for the rest of the game. It works, that's all I can say, and I'm happy about it. It works. So let's go unlock something. Let's spend that cash, and then we'll place some auto markets on the top here on the second floor and feed in some advanced components, or just the first basic components actually. This chest, as you can see, 100 gems and the 100 turbo filters. Automation number 5. We have unlocked this. So number 6, 1 million. As you can see, the powders are coming here and the ingots. That means a lot of production. Let's unlock it. The last one is to infuse keys, but we need to make the keys first. I haven't seen them yet. Are they in our workbench? Your tree? No. So, did we unlock anything here? Gemstones, nothing in particular. Machines, no. So nothing in machines, just resources. Nope. No machines, just resources. Let's see if I can. I have the big storage, the crafting is all done, the navigator is all done, farming I have completed, fully unlocked, yes, fully unlocked, explosives are unlocked, transport is fully done, defense I have 45, yes, unlocked and unlocked, and that's all, just one more remaining. That's nice. Just automation 7, and then we're up and running. So we need 100 ingots each and 10 million.
We must keep going.
Let's see. Auto market. What do you cost? 24. 4. I can put in 102. And we have no more gold. But plenty of room to expand, so no problem. Let's go in here. And now it's a bit dark, you can see the colors are really vibrant. It's nice. Just make sure you keep your colors separated, because when I put something purple near those ones, they'll draw a line pretty far. So it messes up everything. So if you have pathways near your base, don't use those colors. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bum, bum, bum. Yes. Let's build one here. And I'm just gonna hook these builds up. Look at the items go. Another one and another one. So those are the rods, the gears. Those are the filters and the silver rods. That's 4 different items. See? It goes pretty fast. You can see it fill up. We're just needing to wait the transaction. 93, 107, that's 14, 15. Let's say 15. And it's every 20 seconds, 10 or 20 seconds. So if I can keep this up, it can go fast. Of course, if you can make the advanced components, it will go even faster. But for now, I'm already a bit satisfied that I'm back to selling something. Gonna put in another one here, just to run some belts through, and no sense in waiting for those. Let's put those in. Silver, I don't need that much, like that. And let's go. Yeah. So luckily no collision for belts. I'm happy with that. Imagine 3 stacking this and going over 2 stacks of belts and then coming into the machine. I've seen some Satisfactory videos with weird things, but it would make your build massive. So I'm happy they've gone with this direction. And we don't have colliding belts. That's a positive. Let's keep these. As you can see, everything filled up. Now just I would like an overflow here. So a merger right here on this corner, feeding that belt and the overflow of that belt into this again. So when the storage is full, the rest goes to producing components. And that's something I'm working on, but I'm at the edge of my building here, so I need to be expanding a little bit. I think it's a tile or 3 that I need in extra just to complete that little segment, but it will boost production. So now this side of my lines are at a standstill because of a full storage. As you can see, this line doesn't move, that one is empty, and that isn't good. There isn't coming anything in here. Why not? I haven't set your recipe. And the same one for this. Yes. I had to rebuild them when putting in those two. So as you can see, my incoming belt I've split up in 2. You have sufficient production from one drill to make it to feed actually the 2 crushers. I don't have a delay. As you can see, the belts are both full. The smelter is keeping a bit, so maybe 3 or 4. But as you know, it's complex with all the steam pipes. You need to be expanding your steam plant, and the space it takes is massive. It's big. I keep telling it, but the amount of stone I'm putting into this, just this, it's a lot. I think. Let's go see. I can see how much I've already spent. I've gathered some from the overworld, like mining those rocks and gathering them, but most of them have come from this deposit. I haven't automated it yet because I've been working in the vicinity. It's not that far anymore, so, and I don't want to clutter the imports at the base even more, because I haven't figured out the rest yet. There's still more to come, so I knew about the gemstone powder and the ingots, and I was keeping it in mind when building the last platforms out, but then realizing it's gonna take up a massive space again. So actually half this space I would be needing next to this. And as you can see, I'm already over some caves with a lot of spawning goblins, and you need to be securing it, and yeah. Still working on plans, how to get everything safe, how to get everything sorted, how to get everything manufactured. We're coming along. That's no problem. When you have the time and you know you're safe, no attacks anymore, be sure to be doing this. Broken down parts or partially destroyed parts aren't marked, so go over, you'll see a green outline when repairing, when like this. So repair your walls, repair your roofs, your machines, everything. Because sometimes a goblin will get underneath, you won't see it, you won't hear it. Or you'll hear it, but you won't find it, and it can damage your structure. Another one. It's like 2 damage. It's 1 or 2 hits because the turrets are shooting them, but still. It would be nice if the tiles are cracked, for instance, when they are damaged. You can see those were the goblins that were underneath that have done that. The one, you don't see the difference between a full health tile and a partial health tile. And sometimes you accidentally hit them with your pickaxe, so it's not all goblin damage. I like the way this turned out. Open space, lots of machines, it's a lot of steam power, lots of pipes, but once you get those productions in, you have the resources available to build the next step, so don't worry about that. Just make sure you do the iron and the copper first, make your cogs, make your plates, and you have all your building materials on hand. As you can see, it's a big mess, but we are already 200,000 plus in 10 minutes, maybe not, so it goes fast. I think it's 15 because I've set my autosave interval at 15 minutes. So let's see what we can do next. The ammo. I needed wood for that minute. You can gather some wood. It's not that far off. I can place some turrets around and let's see how they shoot, how much damage they do. What kind of range do they have? As I said, I haven't bothered with sandbox gameplay or watching other streamers. Haven't done any searching about the storyline. I know now I need the infused keys. That means automation 7, so that's the next goal. 10 million. And then the, do I call it, the gemstone ingots. But that's more needing space and building materials for the walls and the floors than actually being difficult to manage. Just gonna cost more steam. I'm thinking about putting in 2 more boilers. I think I have 5 now, 4 or 5 already in. It's not that easy to check up on how much you are using already. You can see it in different places, but you don't know if you're at a cross section or the entire line, so yeah, still exploring, still finding out how everything works. And finding no ways to connect any pipes. So I've been placing pipes in certain bends, and the bends don't always form identically. So for instance here this pipe is made the same way, but because of the direction the steam is going, the pipe shapes differently. As you can see, it has a bulge there, and on the other side it's a clean 90-degree corner. So yeah, that's still something I need to experiment with. So I've got the 90-degree corner here, so I placed, I'll do it so you can see it. No, there. I've placed the steam splitter here, hooked up that pipe, removed it, and then hooked up the last corner. As you can see, it's 2 pieces, so I can delete 1 corner piece, not the entire line. But here I did the same thing and it hooks up with the bulge. So I'm trying to figure that out, and that's just I think the sequence in which you build will determine that. So everything is hooked up, and I have still an open connection. I'm trying to have that open connection at the end at all times, so you can duplicate and pull the pipes through. The walkways over are pretty easy. Need to put in some more of those tethers, but I've used up all my colors for the moment, so I need to be removing a color to put them in here. You'll see they act strangely also, but they have a long range. I have done some 15 tiles apart and they still draw the line, so that's pretty good. So for instance, you don't only need 2 to light up this whole pot, one side. Maybe 2, maybe 3, yeah. Put 1 in the middle, but only 3 for this needed, so that's good. And if you put multiple down, it will snap to the closest in the vicinity of the same color. That's how it works. But when saving and loading, the configuration isn't always saved. You get lines that are different than when you drew them up. We're doing that where we have the wood. Let's see if we can. I'm wanting to pull that belt all the way to the bottom. But how? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Do they come straight down or not? They go pretty far. Almost to the bottom. Yes, that's good. That's good. I can reach down there. And I've put it really on the edge, so I think I can reach it from down there. But it's always good to have a reach. I'm wanting to place the turrets a bit up, but yeah, the goblins scale the wall, so that isn't really an option. Where can we put these guys in? For instance, one there would be nice. And you'll need the splitter every time you put a turret down also. Almost forgot. To continue the line of ammo, yeah. It's about, you can do a circular circuit. I'm gonna go down. To see. So this is all enclosed now. So I don't think they're going to be going from there. So this way. It's from here they're becoming. So defenses need to be up here. Basic flame turret. Precise pipework, that's expensive. Gears are expensive. Range 15 meters. Damage 3 per second. It doesn't say for the basic turrets and the mini turrets. How much damage do they do? How much does a trap do? Flame trapdoor, flame wall trap, Tesla trap, the mines I got, spike traps and sap floors. But this might come in handy inside of the caverns. It's narrow, so it's easier to lure them into traps. In this open space, no, that's not gonna work in an open space, so open space turrets. That's the inputs. Put one there. Let's put a little floor on it. Make it easier. Let's put in a splitter. Link up. Nah, it's too close.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that might work. Get those in.
Yep.
Next one up here. I'm gonna open this up a bit. They are coming from that way. I've seen them coming from the caves all the way up here, so this might be a good point to put in some good defenses. That's not the direction I'm going to be building, so that's good. That doesn't matter that much, but then it's sort of like a defensive wall. Sometimes it won't clip under there. That's good. Let's put in some platforms behind, like that. They are going to walk over that mountain, no problem. But at least we can do some damage. Something like that. I'm gonna delete that. I do some stairs. So I can join the fight if they are attacking, or just gathering everything from their bodies. Also, not that bad. I'll put in another splitter behind it. And then I can link those two. Doesn't connect, only at the back. Why are there openings at the side? Why not? Are there markings on it or something? No? I got an output there and an output here, yeah. That's my input. I need to have the output there, I think, first. As I said, sequence is a lot in this game. So I only have one input in each splitter. Okay, so from here I can have two outputs, yes. It's gonna be here. They've been running up here this way, so that's why I've put one down there. I don't want them destroying everything that has to do with gemstones. And those machines require precise gear, so not always good to lose that. Done sailing. Put in a wall. splitter. Let's see, that's output. I need to input from there. Don't have any iron anymore. So let's go grab some. And you see the colors reflecting on your belts, depending on the colors you use, also to the left. So this normally should be iron ingots, yes. Placing a lot more belts. And some more walkways. Yes. Let's go. That's nice. From there, gonna do a perimeter around. Starting there. And go around with the ammo and come back here and maybe go back to the splitter, put in a storage, a merger, and you can have a full circle, not wasting ammo or the lost turrets in line not receiving any. Won't happen then. Let's do that. So I need to be expanding this way or go up. Every belt here needs to be split up. So if I put splitters in between, I have a little bit of room. I can shift it a bit more out. Put in some splitters here. It's getting dark. Some splitters in and take those belts up. I can put the basic, the gem crushing and refining up here. So I won't take up that much more space that way. Crossing and smelting is no problem. That's done here, like that, and I have plenty of space. As you can see, just to split up belts in case of further expansion. I can put in some splitters, take all those belts around the map and continue there. Let's see, that's gonna require a lot of stone just to do that. Like I can put in a platform already, and I'm gonna set up a little fabrication on top just to do the ingots, and so we'll have that already in place. Next episode I'll be trying to finish Automation 7. It's just the 10 million I'm needing. Can I put something up there at the back? And for your people who don't want to build above ground, there's a big plus in building a little bit deeper. I've been seeing day and night cycles on top, but when I go down, really I just need to be on the floor here, and it's perma daytime. You won't have the night cycle anymore. You don't need to light up the whole place. I think it's minus 27 that it's occurring. So there's a barrier where the day and night cycle is appearing, and there's a part that's permaday.
Yep.
And it's easier.
Yep.
So you don't need to put in all those lights. Wanting to put in a stair here. So I'll be going all over, back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. There are still some ores floating. They do keep reappearing after saving and loading. So, but after removing them once or twice, mostly twice, they stay away. I don't know about the rocks, but the ores, after we remove them twice, maximum 3 times, they stay away. So that space is reserved for you. I have had them spawning on the side of machines, but I kept removing them and now they stay away. So yeah, little platform. Building a little bit out. Just bring this part. So I need to be putting in light fixtures below, otherwise I won't see anything anymore at night. Let's square this off so I know how big it's gonna be. And then it won't. Sometimes it stays orange and you need to wait a half a second and then you can place it. I don't know what that's about. I have, as you can see, sometimes orange, orange, blue immediately. So that's something I've been seeing but don't know why it's happening. And it hampers me a bit when laying out those first tiles, spanning a gap. You fall down because it won't place it. It's a bit of a Minecraft story. Almost. Wouldn't it be great if you could be drawing those big lines of tiles like in Satisfactory? Just give us an upgrade for our building tool. That's why I mostly do this work off stream. It's a lot of work. and repetitive work. So building faster, clearing space faster would be handy. I'm not willing to blow everything up for the moment. I'm going to use it because we need to be searching for the other two resting places of the dwarf kings, and exploring all those caves. I would rather blow up the entire mountain and just see where they are at, and finishing the story that way. Or continuing the story. I don't know if it's finished, even if you find the 3 vaults. When you access a filter on a splitter, you can see all the items already from the beginning available. So even the keys, the infused keys, are on there, and you can have a bit of an idea what's coming. Especially if you know now we need sapphire infused key for the first one that I found. So ruby and emerald are next. That's 100% sure. So making them all 3 wouldn't be that bad. This gives some working space. I'm gonna just make sure that I don't build in the wrong spot. Just gonna put this one there. Oh yes, that's true. I don't have a storage behind this, so this must be full. Yes. How much space do we have here? This one is almost completely full. So let me put in another one like that. Belt. And let's just keep producing them. I'm not selling them yet. Let's see. Yep, and there you go. Different shapes, all different shapes. And here it's manually. I've been doing them manually, gathering a bit of ore, putting it in the machine. I don't have this supply ready yet. So let's think about doing this. I have some end pipes. No, I have that one. That one could be going there. Or place one in front of it and put pipes up. Yeah, that should be a better solution. First, let's see how far does it go. That's 3/4 of a tile. That's a 1/4. So it's gonna be a tight squeeze. Everything takes up so much room, especially if you want some nice connections. And you need lots of splitters everywhere. An input and an output on a machine would be nice, or the option of 2 inputs, so you can place 1 splitter in between. It would be nice. I'm not gonna rotate it, so a mirroring function would be nice for building. So I can use this one and go up. Yeah, that would be good. Just go up. I delete that. Go up there. Put in another splitter. Link those two up. And we have our starting point for steam. So that's past that point. Sit down here. Yes. Let's see. I need steam for this side of the advanced components and the ammo. I already have some in place, but it's temporary and it's coming from there, I think. Yeah, I made a link from there to here, so this needs to be permanent, so I'm going to use this line. Why not? It's nice. Always helps in lining it up. See that you got the right one. I'm gonna put in 3. Nope. Copper ingots.
Yep.
As you can see, the booth is full.
Yep.
Lots of bullets.
Yep.
I could have loaded those machines up already. That's true. I didn't do that. Good. So let's get this thing hooked up. Doing that. I have plenty of connections coming from down here, but now this tight squeeze. Nope, won't fit. Go and do that first. Yeah, the link up to the points in between is sometimes hard, so doing it in the right sequence is still key. I'm gonna remove those again. You can't link up to an existing pipe with a splitter, also too bad. But not to worry, workarounds. I've just been placing these to get those straight corners. This is just a personal thing. So, I've put in that as a barrier. Let's remove it because it's not a permanent wall. Let's put one back there. Gonna be taking this further down the line. 1, 2, 3. So if I have a split there, this is going to come in here. So crusher. I don't think I need to be splitting it again to have 2 lines of ingots. I'm gonna do a single line. Again, we need wood. That's been the main thing for me in not having those resources is yeah, a bit timing, but it's a grind. And again, my game is acting up. Let's get some wood. And also with the Electrum pickaxe, I haven't noticed a difference in chopping or in splitting the mountain. It said it would be more efficient, but I still haven't gone past the lava. Maybe it's under there on the next level below. But in chopping rocks, it hasn't made a difference. It's still the same amount of hits. It doesn't do more damage when you're trying to farm rocks. So it won't matter that much at the beginning. And you can't sell the Electrum ingots, so just make enough for your axe for the moment, and we'll see in the future. So I don't have a walkway or anything, that's the thing. I'm not gonna split, so one I can put in two more, yes, one more here, just enough, so that's good. Just need to put in our steam pipes. So the way I've been doing this is I line that up, do the same there, same here, and then have, no, that's not right. Hey, why? Where did it place it? No way. Lining that up in the center of that, and it gets dark all of a sudden. Don't know if you guys can see that much. Oh, those lines are pretty bright. Make a split each time. It's almost there. I'm just lining those up to get the straight pipes out. Using those splitters, I need more pipe work. Let's go get some. So these buildings are lit up automatically when you build them. So you have a little glow on them. So that's good. It's not all dark. I needed pipe work. That's this one. No more pipe work now. Of course, I've been selling it. So don't sell the items you need for your builds. As you can see, when you need it, you don't have any. I'm thinking maybe I can put in the next step. Those are the numbers. This one, so if it's going to interfere, that's all. Keep it close enough. Not that much space between the line. That's the input. Yes, how many can we build? 3. No, need some coal ore, that's it. And the coal and the pipe work. Keep this one. So let's get some coal, some pipe work, and finish the second step. Already 12. Oh. I do have some coal at the ammo maker. So don't forget, for the ammo you need coal, copper ingots. You can get some coal there. To feed in your coal, it's around there with your steam plant, so if you have coal near your base, don't forget to pull it in. You'll be needing it for the ammo. And melter. Yes. Line that up. Now it snaps easy. Let's put it back on first. And then again, this thing should be going much more easier now. Oh, do we have? So that one's hooked up. I'm gonna go this way. This is very nice. So I won't be needing this one. I'm just putting in nice bends. Be continuing that way. Because it's the end of the line normally, so for this step it finishes here, because without our gemstone ingots I can put in some storages, but that's not needed. So this one is ruby, yes, sapphire, emerald, don't forget that. How are we linking this one up? No. I know it's a personal thing, but it would be nice if they made the corners and the pipes go straight instead of all these bends. It's fluid, I know, but get rid of that. As you can see, I want to line those two up, but yeah, I still mess up. Always from the steam to the exit of the steam. I can go up from there. That one's powered, so these ones I can hook up like that. And I've been doing that. I know I can't have that connection easily, so just through the splitter and you have a connection also like that, and you can run that straight through, and that pipe isn't visible through the splitter, so that makes it easy. It hides it a bit. It's a bit like putting it underground, but then you'll have those bends going down, and now it's completely sealed. It looks like it's hooked up. The pipes look like they're hooked up, but they're not. So this pipe is going through and coming back there. So I don't mind that because it's a whole thing. It's not like I don't have any steam. Ah. So every once in a while you run into that problem that you don't have sufficient steam. So let's go down, hoping I have the resources to put in a bit more. As you can see, I've come all the way to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can't build on stone, we know that. Let's see how many water connections do I have left. One more. Yes, so time for the splitter. Splitter. No more wood. Same thing again. Let's see if I have some. Nope. Don't think so. Stone, yes, but wood, no. So gather supplies once every play session. Try to fill up one chest. It helps. It helps. I feel like this terrain is different than before. I don't know why. So there's also different biomes. If you have been exploring, you'll see there's this forest biome, we have the wasteland biome, and you have a jungle-like biome, tropical, where you find different flowers you'll be needing for preparing some meals. So different food types available with those flowers. But again, you'll be needing to be collecting a lot. It's the same for the mushrooms. Don't go making soups. It's not worth it. You'll get your soups, your skull soup from the goblins, so don't bother in making soups. Make the boars. You'll get plenty of meat from the goblins, and then just cook it up, gather some herbs, make the herb boar, and even that's not necessary. It helps, that's all. But you'll get plenty of food in the caves. Just be blocking. Just blocking, but it consumes your stamina. So be sure you get away from enemies, and when evading them, try to jump. It pauses your stamina drain. So for every jump now, I'm not consuming, but every 2 jumps I consume 1 point of stamina only. And when running it goes fast and you'll deplete it and you can't block if they catch you. So jump. Now that I have some wood, what was I doing for the rest? Those are hooked up. Those are all hooked up. Yes, steam. Yes, that was a problem. How much wood did I collect? Good enough to put in a controller. This is 96, yes, that's good.
Yep. Up. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So jumping over those belts isn't easy. Make sure you got pathways over them or around them.
Yep.
I've been jumping them and now I need paths. So I've been doing a lot of running back and forth, as you can see. I keep forgetting. I need to make a shopping list.
Up. Yep.
Goes 100.
Up.
So we'll advertise this. So that's need a splitter. There. That one can control. Let's put in another here. So we can keep the bell going. And that's done. Yep. Hooked up. Now go. We still have a line to expand. Looking at space. Not enough copper. As you can see, I need to make a shopping list every time. It's just, yeah, so many resources you need on building. And it would be nice in the future if you have calculators for stuff like that. It would be easy.
Yep.
We have everything on hand, and I could make up a super storage in the future. But is it necessary? Because I'll be building all over the place, and having those resources in one place wouldn't matter that much. But it's about the same. Don't really matter here. This is underground. I won't be coming here a lot. So let's get that connection in. And I keep using John's suggestion here by placing the pipes underground. When it's really in a tight space, it's the best solution, I feel. As you can see, I can come out under that machine. Don't have to worry about it, but it's completely out of sight for the rest. And I have 3 new connections ready. So there. Just remove those tiles. That one. That one. Just make a little bit here. that one goes under here. Like that bend I don't like. Why can't it be a nice straight bend? No. That's something, yeah. That's what I like about Satisfactory. You can place everything almost like you want it, and it's always nice and squared off. It has its charm, the freehand, but yeah, I like it squared. It's also easier to prepare where everything's coming and where it should go. Since like that, I thought the pipe would come in nice between, but no. Hooking the steam. So again, only using one of those two connections, but they are much closer now. Can get one in there, put them a little bit too far. No problem. So that's a connection going all the way top side. Let's do that. I'll do that. And I hear the machine starting up again. So that's a connection it won't make. And therefore, with that little trick, going just right through it. This operational, yes. This one also. Putting 200 more steam. And that should get the back end powered. Storage for the rubies is full. So nothing left to do with this. Get another belt. Again, stutters. You'll be selling those. Let's get top side. Let's go and see if those are running. Yes, they are. That's good. They're all powered, all three. The three crushers. No, the last one isn't. No, it isn't hooked up. Always double check. Even that little connection it won't make. So can straight through. And I can still use that connection, so no problem. Those are all running. Need to select the right recipe. Another one powder. Ruby. Let's see, splitters. I only need 3 room.
Yep. Yep.
See this.
What?
No. It's firing. That's what?
What? Yep.
Okay. Again.
Yep. Yep.
Shooting at the ground there, but just using its bullets for nothing. 125 bullets gone. What's it targeting? Nothing. Strange. Okay. That's another big question mark. How do they work? What's their targeting range? Again, start firing for nothing. Why? Upgrade. Basic turret number 2. Upgrade. Let's do that. Okay. Bigger upgrade. Rubies, compasses. Okay. These are made at your workbench. Let's see, is there so much difference? Same fire rate. Looks like it. But it's shooting at something, but... Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Yeah. So it shoots the ground when a target is near, but behind the corner. So is it wasting ammo? Is it hitting its target? That's something I need to be figuring out. Yeah, just some splitters on top that we need just to complete that. And we're back in the dark spots. Let's see. That should be gone. This one. Take that one out completely. tethers. I haven't tested if I copy one like that, will it have the same filters on it or not? Let's see. Oh, so copies without filters, that's good to know. And this one should be going to the left, in fact. So I've put this one in by mistake. My mistake. Or needs to be going to the left. No, not this one. I got an extra space on the bottom, that's why. So it's alternating, yes. So here it's to the left. Yes. And there it's also to the left, yeah. Okay. I don't know if that was a good connection. I guess so. Let's go with that. Yep, that's good. So incoming ores are filtered and then split. So that's done. We can get this one in and the last one like that.
Yep.
And did I cut the supply? No. There's something about that here.
Yep.
Snow.
Yep.
I haven't removed that one, so why? Ah, yeah. Needs to have the second node attached. Otherwise, it won't move.
Yep.
So, okay. And in the dark, those lines, yeah. Gonna be placing more of them. As you can see, that's 2 tethers. Not bad.
Yep.
But it's game restart time. Getting out of hand now, so I'm gonna end this episode here. So we've done the next step, crushing, making ingots. You see the ore going up, and we're manufacturing now the ingots from the gems. The next step will be gathering enough vault money to buy automation number 7, the last upgrade we need. There are just a few entries in the journal that I need to be completing. It's some construction items. As you can see, not much. The combat ones, I need those large skulls. That's the only thing. And for the factories, we need some more gems. I need to be looking for those sapphires, and when I can, I'll be completing this one and this one. I could be making that for those gems and complete this at the same time, but 1000 electrum is a lot. So I don't know yet where we'll be going with that, but this is coming together nicely. Next up will be key manufacturing, I guess, and let's take a quick peek in what's still coming. What haven't I seen? What is still on the list? Just take a filter, we can select it. We have the fortress key, basic key for the doors, and then we have the infused keys, those we haven't seen yet. That's the gem we're after, so with the sapphire infused key we'll be getting this one, I guess. Compacted coal, haven't seen that one yet. Emeralds, coppers, tools, those are iron, silver, gold. Got emeralds. And then here we have the ingots, the hops and barley, and the ale barrels is farming. That's food. This one I haven't seen. This is actually the end game, I believe. Runic Gem of Thunder, and you need the other 3 gems to craft this one. So this will be our last item we'll be acquiring. But we're almost through the entire list. Just a few more items I need to be making, like the pipework and the gold pistons. But that's advanced components. So that I will be completing before next episode. And that's gonna give me enough gold in my vault, I hope. To unlock automation number 7, the final tier. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown of the next step in automation 6, and you have found your vaults where to use your infused keys. So keep marking them pathways, even if they turn out to be dead ends. But there are a lot of caves to explore and 3 tombs to be found. For me it's 1 down, 2 to go. So keep exploring, everybody, and I'll be seeing you in a next episode. Goodbye. See you next stream. Thanks again for watching. Bye.